Hello everyone, good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and in previous class we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus, which is uh, number system, and in that class we discuss all the important topic related to that chapter. Okay, now dear students, in today's class we take and discuss a very important topic of your syllabus, which is exponents of real numbers. So today's class we discuss some important basics, laws of exponents related to exponents and powers, and then after we take and solve some important questions related to your syllabus. Okay, so we discuss some important laws of exponents, laws of exponents. We discuss some important basics, laws of exponents. Okay, so first class related to that is what, if just we have a to the power m into a to the power n, then we write a to the power m plus n. Okay, when base are different, same, when the bases are same and power are different, then we can write a to the power m plus n. Similarly, if we have a to the power m upon a to the power n, then we write a to the power m minus n. Okay, a to the power m on a to the power n. So we can write what, a to the power m minus n. This is also a very important and basic laws of exponent. Second important exponent is what, if we have a to the power m to whole power n, then we write a to the power m into n. This is also a very important laws of exponent. And if we have a b to the power m, then we split that bracket. Then we get a to the power m into b to the power n. Okay, so these are some important basics, laws of exponent related to your chapter. Okay, so dear students, this is one of the most important laws of exponent related to that chapter. Now we also write, if we have a to the power 1 upon a to the power n. Okay, if we have a to the power, suppose minus n, then we write a to the power plus n. Or if we have a to the power n, then if we write in reciprocal of that, then we write a to the power minus n. So these are some important basics, laws of exponents. Okay dear students, now based on these laws of exponents, we take and solve some important basics, laws of exponents, basic question related to your syllabus. Let's see dear students, we take some important questions based on these topics. Okay, let's see, if a is equal to, we take some important question. देखो, let's see dear students, we take if a is equal to 2, question is if a is equal to 2, and b is equal to 3 and b is equal to what dear students, 3, then find the values of each of the following, then find the values of each of the following. And your first part is what, a to the power b plus b to the power b, a to the power a to the power a plus b to the power b. Second part of this question is what, a to the power b. Third part of this question is what dear students, a upon b to the power a. And the fourth part of this question is what, 1 upon a plus 1 upon b to whole power a. Now let's see solution one by one. Okay, so these are some important questions related to your chapter. Okay, now this is very important question. Let's see, let us take some important question and let us solve that questions. Okay, let's see. Therefore, in that question we have, let's see, first of all we have the value of a is what 2 and the value of b is what 3. Then we solve the first part of this question. We just finding the value of a to the power a plus b to the power b, so we write as a to the power a plus b to, we put the value of a and b. Okay, so a means 2 power 2. Okay, a to the power a plus b is what 3 to the power 3. Okay, now we expand them. We write as 2 into 2 plus 3 into 3 into 3. This is 4 plus this is 27. This is 31. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay, just we put the value of a and b in the given expressions and simplify them, we get our result. Similarly, we take and solve the second part of this question, which is a to the power b, which is a to the power b. Okay, so we write as the value of a. The value of a is what 2 and the b is what 3. Okay, so 2 to the power 3. Okay, dear students. Now what I do, now we just simplify them. So we get what 2 into 2 into 2. So we write as 2 to the 4 to the 8. This is the another solution of the given question. Okay, dear students. Now we take and solve the third part of this question. Okay, let's see. Third part of this question is what a to the power b to whole power a. Now we put the values of a and b. Let's see. Now we put the value of a and b. The value of a we put as 2 upon the value of b as put as what 3. Okay, to whole power a. A means what? The value of a is what? 2.2. Okay, now we just simplify them. Let's see. 2 by 3. Now let's see. We multiply. Just we expanded them. Then we just multiply 2 into 2. 3 into 3. 2 2 this is 4 upon 3 is 9. This is the required solution of the given question. Okay. Similarly, we take and solve the third and fourth part of this question. Let's see. Now we take and solve a upon b to the power a. Okay, a upon b to the power a. Okay, let's see. Now we put the value of a and b. Now we put the values of a and b in this expression. So we get a is 2, the value of b is what 3. To whole power a means what 2. Okay, now what I do, now we just simplify that expression. So we get what, let's see, 2 upon 3 into 2 upon 3 means 2 into 2 upon 3 into 3 means 2 to the 4 upon 3 is 9. 4 upon 9, this is our required solution of the given question. Okay. 4 upon 9. This is the required solution of the given question. Now similarly we take and solve the fourth part of this question, and fourth part is what 1 upon a plus 1 upon b is equal to a. Now we put the values of a and b. Now we put the values of a and b in this expression, so we get part a. The value of a is what we put as 2. We have 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon value of b is what 3 to whole power a. The value of a is what 2. Here we write as 2. Okay. Now we just simplify them. 3 2 is 6. 2 3 3 1 the 3 plus 3 2 2 1 the 2 to whole power 2. So we write as we get as 3 2 5 upon 6 to whole power 2. Now 5 by 6 into 5 by 6. Okay. Now we multiply them. 5 5 is 25 upon 6 is 36. Okay. So this is the required solution of the given question. Now, thus, dear students, in this is the process. This is the method to solve that type of question. So please, dear students, do more and more practices of that type of question. After that, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on these topics. Now we take and solve some other important questions related to that topic. Let's see. Now, lesson we take and simplify. Now, simplify each of the following. We take some important question based on this topic. Simplify each of the following. Simplify each of the following, and your first expression is 7 to the power n plus 2 minus 3 into 7 to the power n plus 1 upon 20 into 7 to the power n minus 2 into 7 to the power n. Okay, and second part of this question is what? The second part of this question, dear students, what? Let's see. 5 to the power n plus 3 minus 6 into 5 to the power n plus 1 upon 9 into 5 to the power n minus 2 to the power 2 into 5 to the power n. Okay, let's see its solution first. Here what I do in both that question, simplify each of the following. Simplify each of the following. Okay, dear students, now let's see. Simplify each of the following. This is first part of this question, this is second part of this question. Let's see. First of all, we take and solve the first part of this question. Okay, first of all, we are given is what? This is 7 power n plus 2 minus 3 into 7 to the power n plus 1 upon 20 into 7 to the power n minus 2 into 7 to the power n. Now, let's see what to do. See, we can write 7 plus 2 n power 7 to the power n plus 2 as 7 to the power n plus 1 into 7, because of we know that just I discussed about the laws of exponent. If base are same, then power is added. So this is power is 1, so 1 1 2. So we can write in this way, and minus 3 into 7 to the power n plus 1 is right as it is upon. Now in denominator we take 7 to the power n is common. So we take 7 to the power n is common, so we get as 20 minus 2. Now from numerator we also take the common 7 to the power n plus 1. 7 to the power what? N plus 1. So we write as 7 to the power n plus 1 as common. Then we get 7 minus 3 upon into 20 minus 2, that is 18. Okay, dear students. Now let's see. We write as 7 to the power n plus 1 upon 7 to the power n into 7 minus 3, that is 4, and upon 18. 2 to the 4, 2 9 is 18. Now we write as, now here we apply the laws of exponent, and you know that a to the power m upon a to the power n is equal to what? A to the power m minus n. So in that question here 7 is to be same, so we can write 7 to the power n plus 1 and here minus n. Okay, according to that, this is n, this is n. Okay, into this is 2 upon 9, right as it is. Now we write it n and cancel to we left 1 is left here. So 7 to the power 1, write 7 only, into 2 upon 9, that is 7 to the 14 upon 9. This is the required solution of the given equations. Okay, thus their students unique, and according to this question. So now you can solve, first of all you do more and more practices of that type of question. After that you can solve all types of question based on these topics. Now similarly we take and solve the second part of this question. Okay, let's see. Now we take and solve the second part of this question. First of all we have 5 to the power n plus 3 minus 6 into 5 to the power n plus 1 upon 9 to the power 9 into 5 to the power n minus 2 power 2 into 5 to the power n. Okay, now we solve that question same as previous question. So what I do for that question? Let's see. So first of all, from the numerator we take write as 5 to the power n plus 1 into 5 to power 2. Okay, we can write it this way. Because of this is 3, so we can split that 1 plus 2. So we separately 10 to 5 to power n plus 1 we take separately and we write 5 to power 2. Okay? Okay? Now here we write 6 into 5 to power n plus 1, write as it is. In denominator we take 5 to power n is common, so we get 9 minus 2 power 2 means what? 2 into 2 means 2 to the 4. Now from numerator we take 5 to the power n plus 1 is common. So we get what? 5 square means 5 5s are 25 minus 6. Okay, and in denominator we write 5 to the power n into this is 9 minus 4, that is 5. Now we write as 5 to the power n plus 1 upon, here we apply the laws of exponent, here is power is 1, so 5 power n plus 1 into 25 minus 6 is what? 19. Now here if we subtract it, now we apply the laws of exponent, so we get 5 to the power n plus 1 minus n plus 1 into 19. So here we cancel it together, 5 power 0 into 19, and this one is the one of the most important concept related to that topic. Here if any power is 0, contains 0, then its value is 1. So here 5 to the power 0, so its value is 1. So 1 into 19 means for 19 is the 19. So this is the required solution of the given question. Okay. So dear friend, this is the method to solve the questions based on exponents. Okay, exponents of real numbers. Now we take some other important questions based on this topic, which is very important for you. Okay, now let's see. Let's see. We take some important question. If 9 to the power n, the question is, if 9 to the power n into 3 power 2 into 3 power n into 3 power n minus 27 to the power n upon 3 power 3m into 2 power 3 is equal to, okay, 1 upon 27 is equal to 1 upon 27. Prove that m minus n is equal to 1. M minus n is equal to 1. Okay, let's see the solution. Prove that m minus n is equal to 1. Let's see. So first of all we write in this way. Let's see. Here we write 3, here 9 we write 3 square and 2 whole power and write as it is. 3 3s are here. So here we write 3 power 2, write as it is, and here also we write 3 to power n. Now from there we write 3 power 3 to whole power n. Okay. Upon here 3 power 3m, write as it is, and here 2 to the 4 to the 8. Okay, and is equal to 1 upon, here we write 27, write as it is. Okay, now let's see. So in from numerator we write as, here we get 3 power 2n, okay, into 3 3s are 9, into 3 power n, okay, minus 3 power 3, this is we write 3m. Now in denominator we write 3 power 3m into 8 is equal to, we write 1 upon 3 to the power 3. We can write in this way now. Let's see once more time. Therefore, first of all, we write 9 as 3 square. So 3 square and whole power n write as it is. 3 square means 3 into 3 means 3 3 is a what? 9, and here 3 power n write as it is. Okay, minus here 27 write 3 into 3 into 3 means 3 3 is a 9 3 is a 27. So 3 power 3 a whole power n upon 3 to the power 3m into 2 to the power 3 means 2 to the 4 to the 8, right? That is it. Now in numerator this is 2n. Here we apply the laws of exponent. You know that a power m to whole power n is equal to what? A power m into n. So here we apply that laws of exponent. Now again we apply laws of exponent. You know that a power m into a power n means a power m plus n. So here 3 is common. So here 2n and here n. So we write as 3 power 2n plus n into 9 minus 3 power 3n write as it is upon 3 power 3m into 8 is equal to 1 upon 3 to whole power 3 write as it is. Okay dear students, now let's see here 2n plus 1n, that is we get as what? 3 power 3n into 9 minus 3 to the power 3n divided by 3 power 3m into 8 is equal to 1 upon 3 to whole power 3. Now listen, from numerator we take 3 to the power 3n as common. Okay, from numerator we take 3 to the power 3n is common because of 3 to the power 3n is in each term. Here there are two terms now here, so we take as what is common here. So let's see the terms. So we take 3 power 3n as common, so we get 9 minus 1 upon this is 3 power 3n into 8 is equal to 1 upon 3 to whole power 3. Okay, now what I do, let's see. So here 3 power 3n into here this is 8 upon 3 power 3m into 8 is equal to, we can write 1 upon 3 to whole power 3. Now let's see here 8 cancel to each other, so we get here what I get this one. Let's see here we write as 3. So in numerator we have what? N or m? Dear students, let's see. Okay, now let's see. Here we write 3 power 3n into 3 power minus 3m. Okay, it's equal to 1 upon 3 to whole power 3. So now we get a 3 power 3n minus 3m. Okay, whole power. Here we write as what? 3 power minus 3. We can write. Okay, now after comparing both sides we get what? 3n minus 3m is equal to minus 3. We take 3 common, so cancel to each other. So n minus m is equal to minus 1, that is m minus n is equal to plus 1. M minus n is equal to plus 1. Hence prove that result. Okay, so therefore in this way you can solve each and so plus first of all you do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise. Okay, so first you practice each and every question which you do in that class. After that you can solve each and every question related to that topic in very easy way. Okay, now dear friends, in next class we take and discuss about your next chapter of your NCERT exercise, which is very important for you. So first of all you revise all the important topic, all the important questions which we discussed in previous classes. Okay, which is that one is very important topic. Okay dear students, so this is very important question, so dear students please revise very carefully. Now dear students, in next class we take and discuss some other important chapter of your syllabus. Okay, now thanks to all.